Man, y'all let me know if this is true or do y'all see the signs of these things happening to Deontay Wilder fans. I see all the weird excuses and shit like that, but from a medical standpoint, from where my trained eye is looking, I'm looking at a few con artists in there, but I'm not talking about the con artists like young fair hair, whatever his name is, and beauty shit. I'm not talking about these guys. These guys are exploiters. These guys are raping and pillaging these fans. But I'm talking about the real fans, the ones that's calling in hurt, crying, and talking about our king has fallen and all that other dumb shit. I'm talking about those niggas. But I'm gonna read y'all something. They are still stuck in the shock and denial stage. And that's the 7 stages of grief and how they affect you. Okay, grief is a horrible emotion to feel because it means that something tragic has happened in your life. In most cases, it's usually the loss of a friend, family member, pet, or other loved one, or get beat up by the Gypsy King. But just what happens when you experience grief and what should you do about it? Understanding the 7 stages of grief and the first stage help you move on. There are times in your life when you can't help but experience grief. When you lose someone you love and have another serious loss in your life, it would be unrealistic to expect stable emotions. Learning how to move through the stage of grief is crucial. Studies have found that when you're dealing with grief, you're also more likely to develop other mental health challenges. Ain't that the truth as well? Don't ever feel like you're the only person trapped in grief. It's normal. It's a normal response to lose. Y'all hear that? It's a normal response to lose. The best way to move forward in a healthy way is to allow yourself to work through the stage of grief. You don't want to stay in a single stage, but you also don't want to force yourself to progress through the stage too fast either. Now, it's been almost 2 weeks and the motherfucker's still grieving, still stuck in the first stage. Progress through the stage too fast either. There are natural progressions, and when you follow it, you'll eventually find your way moving into a much better place. The 7 stages of grieving. Shock and denial. And that's where they're stuck in. The shock and denial stage. And that explains why they're coming up with these childlike excuses. Oh, somebody sprayed pixie dust in his eyes. Somebody put the coronavirus on his gloves. Oh, he hit him in the head with a baseball bat before he came out there. Oh, the suit was too heavy. All this dumb shit. Shock and denial. When someone first brings you that bad news, it can be difficult to believe. You want to just shake your head and say, "No way!" You may start to feel numb, the shock and disbelief, and actually suspending your pain. And this may last for several weeks. Ain't that the truth? This doesn't mean the loss doesn't impact you. It's simply the first stage in the grief process. So they still stuck in shock and denial. They denying it. This shit didn't happen. Someone cheated. They suffering mental a breakdown, and they grown ups and make them look bad, but they can't help it, man, because they grieving. They are grieving bad, man. Y'all let me know. Leave a comment. Y'all leave your comment, and y'all tell me whether these motherfuckers are stuck in the shocking and now stage of grief. Hit that thumbs up, support this channel.